Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore and our Undead Mage. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today we are taking on Eastern Tirisfal. We're going to start with Deathguard Linea here at the camp just outside of Undercity. And then we'll go from there. We've got a lot of stuff to cover. Should be able to hit level 14 as well, so we can pick up our new skills while we turn in some quests back in Undercity.
Speak quickly.
Let's get started.
Embrace the shadow.
Magistrate Severin wants a report. Very well. The defenders at the bulwark are holding the majority of the scourge at bay, but some do slip through on occasion. We have seen sporadic scourge activity east of this station, with a concentration around the Balnir farmstead.
Beware the living.
Now return to Magistrate Severin with the information I gave you. He'll want it as soon as possible, so be swift. And if you see any scourge on your way back, take them down. We can't let them wander our lands unchallenged.
Our time will come.
The defenders of the bulwark protecting Tirisfal from the plague lands are on constant alert, but sometimes scourge will slip past them. Our success at the bulwark depends on a one-front battle. We cannot allow an attack from the rear, nor can we allow our defenders' supply line to be cut. Assist the bulwark. Patrol east and slay any scourge you find. Spend particular effort at the Balnir farmstead to the east. It has become a haven for interloping scourge.
Beware our enemies.
Sounds good. We're all buffed up. We don't have any... Unfortunately, we don't have any buff food. So maybe we can kill some vampiric dusk bats along the way, since those will still grant us some experience before we truly overlevel this area, which will be pretty soon. Level 14 is about as far as I'm willing to go before we have to move on. I am willing to take on a few gray enemies here and there, just so that we have some more cooking materials. I want to make sure that we're at least like level 40 to 50 range for both cooking and first aid before we head into Silverpine and the Barrens especially. the Balnear farmstead, so we'll probably take a break from the bats and the plague hounds for a bit, and we'll deal with these horrors and apparitions. We definitely made out pretty well though with the meat, much better than we have in previous episodes. Doing great so far. We're about halfway through. Things have been pretty chill. Gathering up some more cloth, which is definitely nice. Yeah, we'll still try to focus our efforts on first aid for a little while before we return to making some more tailoring pieces to disenchant. Let's see how many materials we can gather both for cooking and for first aid before we head back to Undercity. So maybe at the end of the episode today we can work on some profession work again. That's right, we have to pick a Balnir Snapdragon as well. That's nice. I'm glad that these bushes have a purpose, because I always thought they were pretty unique. You don't really see these this model like anywhere else in the world. So that should be for the Mage quest, and it looks like we should be all done here at the farmstead. So we're gonna head north and deal with both the Scarlet Crusade and the Nightweb spiders. We're just outside of the Crusader outpost. So kill a couple more bats and or plague hounds, and then we'll get started. I've already got the rings all sorted out from the previous outpost that we took out, so we don't have to worry about those at least. Just need 5 friars and Captain Vakon. Should be pretty quick. We can move on to the spiders. Lots of zealots up front. I seem to recall this tower being pretty sparse as far as the friars go, so if there's too many players here at the same time, then sometimes you can't really get what you need very easily. Luckily we've got the Nightweb, venom spiders just to the east, so we have to kill a few of those before we come back and finish up. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. But let's see. There might not be any players in the area, at least at this time. Let's actually get our mana back. Always have to remember that we are not playing a paladin or a hunter, you know, who can get away with, you know, maybe being at 50% mana. I feel like we need to make sure that we're a little bit more prepared with the mage. Captain Vakon, and then we just need one more friar afterwards. Actually looks like he's accompanied by a friar. Yeah, so we'll sheep him. It's probably a good idea. I gotta remember that that exists. Sometimes I forget. Incredibly helpful. Gonna do it for the Scarlet Crusade. Let's take on some spiders. So I guess it's just the 4 spider venom that we need. I guess that's it. I don't think we have to kill a whole lot then. I wonder how our dampen magic spell affects poisons. Like, does it just reduce like the overall damage? Like, I wonder if the damage for poisons, I imagine in vanilla it's probably calculated the second the poison is applied. I would imagine it's like a snapshot effect. So let's say like a poison effect will deal like 100 damage over its duration or something. I'm sure like our dampened magic effect will make it 90 over the entire duration, as opposed to, you know, if a spider applied that same poison to us and then we used dampened magic after we already have the poison, it probably wouldn't affect it at all. If that makes sense. It's kind of weird how dots work, I guess, in World of Warcraft in general. it would be kind of overpowered, I guess, if an effect like Dampen Magic would affect like every single tick of damage. It just wouldn't make sense. It's a unique looking set of robes there. I don't think I've seen that white item drop before. That is another thing I would like to take care of today as well. If we have time for professions back in Undercity, I would like to fill out the rest of our white gear if we can. We've literally only made the robes. We have not replaced anything else yet. So our armor is at a all-time low. And even though it's not going to be much, I'm going to take whatever small amount of physical damage reduction that we can get. I think the small spider legs can actually be used in a recipe if I'm not mistaken. I think we should keep them if we can help it. I'm just making sure there's nothing else here. I don't think any of those other items matter, but we might not get that recipe until Silverpine, maybe, like at the Sepulchre. I'm not sure where it comes from, but I do know something like it exists, so let's just hold on to it if we can. Looks like we're looking for 2 more venoms. And we can hearth back to Brill, get everything turned in, and head over to Undercity. That's all the venom. There's a couple of dark hounds in the area. Let's see if we can clean out some more wildlife for a little bit longer. Looks like we're about 1 kill away from 14 as well. I always forget about this Scarlet camp, I guess you can call it, out here in the middle of Venomweb Vale. It's a cool little spot, but I don't think there's any reason to go to it whatsoever. There's definitely no quest as far as like at Brill or anywhere else in Tearsfall, but I don't know, maybe there's a class quest that would send you out here for some random reason. I actually don't think they even did anything with this place in Season of Discovery either. You've got a guy here with an actual name, Lieutenant Sanders. Maybe they used this in Cataclysm, maybe? I don't remember the zone as well in Cata, other than it being completely unrecognizable from the vanilla version. There's a lot of differences. Before we forget, let's get that last point into improved Frostbolt, reducing the casting time of our primary spell by a half a second, which right now puts it at a 1.3 second cast, which is actually faster than the global cooldown, which is kind of crazy. Basically means we can't even cast it again if we wanted to. But I think that's going to change. We're getting another update to the spell from our trainer at this level. And it should boost the cast time back up to like 1.8 or 2 seconds or something like that. Shame that we don't have skinning at the moment. Could have definitely benefited from that extra silver. Suppose we'll be fine. I don't think we'll need to pick up every single upgrade from this point forward. There'll be some important ones, but I think we're past the point of trading like every single thing. We'll kill a few more and then we'll hearth back to Brill. how we picked up a fire wand. I don't think I've ever seen a wand drop in the middle of a starting zone before. Where is it? I lost it in our inventory. Yeah, it's up here. 8.7. It's funny because it's just so much worse than the lesser magic wand, which is so easy to make, and it's also like extremely cheap to purchase out of the auction house as well if you're, you know, just playing a regular character. It's crazy how powerful the lesser and greater magic wands are. They really are very, very powerful. Alright, so let's handle the vendoring first. Let's get these quests turned in. And then we'll head back to Deathguard Linea.
What do you require?
I don't think we need to keep any gems like malachite. I don't think it's worth. I don't think we actually need it for anything, so we can get rid of it. I am going to need some spices.
I have exactly what you need.
Let's actually go handle the cooking first while we're in town. You know, we can handle first aid too, because the first aid trainer's here. Feels nice to restock our buff food. The more I think about it, it might have been better for me to cook up the wolf meat first. Just because I imagine it would go yellow/green before the crispy bat wings do. We'll see. We might not miss out on any points. Hopefully it should be fine. And yeah, this is a great place to be for cooking. If we can get close to level 50, that's all we need. Right, perfect. Let's get first aid open. It would be nice to get cooking to 50 before we head back to Undercity, I guess. So maybe we'll do, you know, we'll track down a couple more plague hounds and bats on the way. Because then we can just pick up Journeyman right then and there. Unfortunately for first aid, I don't think we're going to get Journeyman with the cloth that we have. I believe the heavy linen bandage doesn't come until 40. Yeah, and we're gonna need that in order to hit 50, and we're not gonna have the cloth for it. So, if we're not gonna hit 50 like anytime soon for first aid, then I suppose yeah, I think from this point forward we should be good to dump our cloth into tailoring now. I think that should be fine. We'll make some heavy linen bandages eventually. I don't think it's completely necessary at this time.
Hello?
Make some more bolts, and then we'll take a look at what kind of pieces we can craft. Probably not much. We might wait We're gonna pick up journeyman tailoring anyway in town, so I guess we'll wait to craft those pieces until we talk to our trainer. They might have some updates for us that would render these other pieces that we can make right now useless.
This had better be good.
Captain Vacon's death will slow down the Scarlet Crusade's advancement in Tearsfall quite a bit, but other threats loom.
Trust no one.
I don't think we're gonna do this one. This one is up closer to the Scarlet Crusade. It's kind of like down the hill. It's overlooking the lake, I guess. But we're already 14.
Beware.
We're probably, if I'm coming back here for any reason, it's going to be to do the family crypt quest, since that's going to be yellow and or green to us still. I'm not going to go out of my way to get this last one done. It is troubling to hear the Scourge slipping past the bulwark. The Lich King and his minions are ceaseless in their assaults. But we will not give in. He will not take us again.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Right, our report has been delivered.
What is it?
That is fine. I think when we speak to Bethor Iceshard in Undercity, we're probably not going to do his quest either. I think. It deals with like everything around the lake here. It's not super far out of the way, I guess, as far as like, you know, then dealing with the family crypt, but I don't know. We've definitely leveled past this zone quite a bit.
What is it? Dark Lady.
This venom will do perfectly, Adelaide. Everything else has been added to my concoction and boiled down. Finally, I am ready to try this new deadly agent.
Beware the living.
According to the Death Guard, another one of those foolish dwarven mountaineers has just been captured. The Death Guard likes to use the cellar of the Gallows End Tavern as a holding cell until prisoners can be properly dealt with. Why don't you go see how the captured mountaineer enjoys this special drink I made for him? It contains a subtle hint of what the Dark Lady has planned for the rest of Azeroth.
Trust no one.
And while we're here, why don't we pick up delivery to Silverpine Forest as well? Time is a luxury that is not afforded to those of us under the employ of Lady Sylvanas. Surely you know this by now. As a member of the Royal Apothecary Society, it is my duty to share my knowledge with my colleagues so that our collective efforts might one day provide the Dark Lady with the new plague she so badly desires. Take these findings to Apothecary Renfurl, who is stationed at the Sepulchre in Silverpine Forest. Follow the roads to the south from Brill. From the Undercity, go southwest.
Goodbye.
Very nice. And we've got one additional quest turned in inside the tavern that I guess I missed. Oh, that's right. No, it's the Mountaineer, of course. Why, if I had my trusted rifle, you'd be good as dead, Mage. Just wait until the Steam Tank Brigade arrives to rescue me. Ah, drink at last. I'm sure it's no Rhapsody malt, but I'll take anything to wet the old whistle at this point. I raise my brew and hope to be rid of the likes of you. Cheers, you no-good scoundrel, Adelaide. Well, at least he had a pretty clean death compared to the other guy. Alright, let's get back to Death Guard Linnea.
I am forsaken.
Very good. Your efforts do much to keep the scourge at bay. A commendation will be sent to my superior, Executor Zygand.
Trust no one.
Alright, let's get into Undercity. Thankfully, pretty much everything that we have to do here is actually going to be in the exact same spot over in the Magic Quarter. I know for a fact this quest from Varimathras here is going to be for Ragefire Chasm, so we don't have to worry about picking that one up. Let's see, since we have fulfilled our first tier of talent points, we're going to go ahead and see what we're looking to get next. I seem to remember the Frost Tree for Mages being jam-packed with a ton of good stuff, so it's going to be hard to pick. Give your chill effects a 5% chance to freeze the target. That's, I mean, I'm assuming our Frostbolt gives that effect. I mean, if that's the case, that seems incredibly powerful. Increases the duration of your chill effects. That also seems really good and reduces the target's speed by an additional 4%. Reduces the cooldown of Frost Nova. I want all of these. Ice shards, yeah, I want that too. I want elemental precision. I want everything. We'll probably end up skipping on improved blizzard, so there's something, I guess. Oh man, this is going to be a really tough choice. That's right, I forgot to take on or gather a few more cooking materials up. Not the end of the world. It's alright, we can pick it up in... It'll probably end up being Orgrimmar. Just because I'm not sure how much food, unless we pick up that spider leg recipe in Silverpine, there's not usually as much to cook up in Silverpine. Let's level up our tailoring first.
What would you ask?
Hello?
Alright, looks like we don't have any new stuff to learn, so we can go ahead and
Watch over you.
craft whatever we have here.
I am forsaken.
So let's make some gloves. We'll make the pants as well. We'll make the belt. We can't make the boots because we actually need leather for that. I didn't save any, unfortunately. But, I mean, that should be decent for now, I think. And then we can just make a couple of brown linen robes for disenchanting.
Goodbye.
Alright, so let's take a look at the difference this is going to make. We're currently taking 9.7% less damage from physical attacks. And yeah, I mean, it goes up to 11.4. That's not bad. We're definitely going to take that. Okay, let's see here. Let's get these disenchanted. have a long way to go to level 70. Alright, so I think everything should be updated and ready to go. Let's head across the canal and we'll pick up our new abilities and turn in some quests.
I'm listening.
Speak quickly.
You are the agent sent by Magistrate Severin. Then yes, your business with me is crucial. I trust Severin has mustered someone suitable for my task, but we shall see. Yeah, this is going to take us to the lake. I think I'm going to skip this one. The rewards aren't going to be worth it for us. Yeah, I mean, the quest is great to us already, so we will skip that. Maybe in the future I'll just try to take on like all of Tearsfall in like one go, or all of Mulgore, or all of Duratar without zone hopping.
What now? Our time will come.
A fine specimen this is. I will send it to be studied by our apothecaries to determine the extent of the Plague Land's taint. Well done, Adelaide. For your services, I present to you this choice: an orb or a staff. Whichever you choose, you will find it quite useful. Yep, we'll pick the staff.
Embrace the shadow.
And Anastasia here can train us as well. Arcane Explosion. Probably not going to use this. Is there ever going to be a scenario where we need to like quickly burst down like a group of enemies that might be like at lower health? I don't know. Because like otherwise, if it's a single target that we need to burst down, we'll just use Fire Blast most likely, but then I guess we won't really have an instant cast afterwards. Maybe we grab it. We've got our next rank of Arcane Intellect. That is great. Next rank of Fire Blast. Fantastic. We're going to ignore Fireball. I don't think we'll be casting it. And of course, the big one. A new rank of Frostbolt. Yeah, it goes up to a 1.7 second cast. So still very fast. But no longer faster than the global cooldown at least.
Beware the living.
Oh yeah, this feels really good. Yeah, with these new spell ranks, we're going to be more than ready, more than prepared for Silverpine and the Barrens. I think we'll do really... We probably won't even notice much of a difference in the beginning. Yeah, let me just check my log real quick. It looks like we don't have anything else left besides the family crypt, of course, so I think that is going to do it for me for today, guys. In the next episode, we are heading to Silverpine Forest, which I am extremely excited about. We'll continue to level our professions. Hopefully we'll get journeyman cooking sorted. And I'm going to put all the cloth into tailoring and disenchanting now. You know, I would like to be able to pick up skinning back up again so we can start making some gold. This is not a paladin or a warlock, so we're going to need to save some up for our mount at level 40 if we can get there. I definitely just want to make sure that we have enough to purchase any major abilities and stuff like that too. So, in any case, as always, I appreciate all of you so much for watching. And if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel for more. I hope to see you in Silver Pine. Take care.